We are almost there. We are almost to the point where we can go back to the motherland. Hopefully, this war won't be lasting too long. We haven't fought the Ottomans, like, literally at all. I don't understand where they are, but we have plenty of manpower in the field, plenty to spare, and the main thing is mostly just going to be preventing them from getting massive armies to gang up on me. That's kind of the main gist of it. But aside from that, everybody, welcome back to third Odyssey. I hope you've been enjoying the run. I'm having a lot of fun. This has been... Oof, man, we didn't play it this way last time. Last time we did a little bit of conquest, but we didn't do a whole lot. And boy, I wish we would have done a little bit more last time. After looking back at it, man, this is sick. Coming over here, we'll go one more repair tick. Coming over here and just steamrolling people. These triggered modifiers are dope. I'm a fan. And the major reason, I was just talking to Skurk about it, the major reason I really like it is because it forces you to, like, bust your ass, basically. Like, you have to push. You have to really try hard to work ahead to get these things done. And like, so like, you can get the bonuses, but you gotta have to work for it. You gotta earn the bonuses, right? You don't just get bonuses. Go ahead over here and stack wipe these Ottoman armies. No reason not to. Oh, they're landing more men. But why? But why? Where are you going? Bay of Napoli? Right, let's have these guys grouped up first. Oh, we couldn't catch them. Feels bad. Now can I catch them? Why is it saying I'm going to be able to catch them, but then I can't catch them? It's whatever. It's whatever. So admin mana or... Oh my gosh, 10%. 10% discipline? Are you kidding me, bro? Okay. Okay. Sounds good. Yikes. All right. Let's just take this tech. Take the admin mana. That is literally insane. Go ahead and get these guys occupied over here. Now all we need to do is get these guys up to 25% war score, and that way they will not be able to call in their allies, which is the Lithuanians. That's the only ones I really care about. They will not be able to call in the Lithuanians at that time. So that is the reason why we are holding back on piecing out this war. Now, granted, I can't piece out anyways, just because, you know, reasons, but eventually these guys will all be willing to piece out of the war, and it should go pretty smoothly. These siege ticks are insane. Oh my gosh, bro. Admit it, I won't lie, it feels a little too strong. Siege ability is one of those things where anything over any modifier that gives you more than like 10%, maybe 15% is like the maximum that I would say is like reasonable. Anything after that is just like, oof, okay, this feels a little strong. But don't get me wrong, I'm not going to complain about having some dope, strong modifiers. All right, let's get these guys full occupied over here. And the nice thing is I can march right on to their anything over here. And they actually deleted the fort in Constantinople, which is wunderbar. Okay, I kind of expected this to happen. Okay, so here's my goal. This is a fort with decent defensiveness. So my goal is going to be to take Constantinople ASAP, okay? Get over here, siege down Constantinople. Let's just barrage it and rush it. What that does is that will allow us to piece them out because we now have over 25%. I will take everything except for Siena. That way they will accept this peace. And this will give us a nice long truce with them. We will core that all up because of course we will. Now, I believe we actually get a triggered modifier for having Rome. Well, obviously we get this one. Ah. Province owner is a subject or is an extricate. Oh, okay. So we do not get it. Interesting. I mean, it's not an issue. It doesn't matter a whole lot to me. And now these guys over here. So that clears out the Lithuanians. And as long as we keep our war score over, whatchamacallit, over 25, they will not be able to call them in. Timmy will join now, which is great. I will happily call Timmy in. And just like that, the Ottomans lose. Muhahaha. This naval battle is going pretty well for us, it looks like, at least. Let's see here. We got a better admiral. They got 2 extra shock pips, but yeah, it looks like we're not losing any men. The conquest of Constantinople. So we will gain a core, and it will actually be ceded to us. Really? And they lose legitimacy, prestige, and they gain war exhaustion. And really? Okay. Well, say no more, fam. I will take that. Okay, cool. I didn't know we could get that. So we will return back to the motherland. We will gain some prestige, gain some legitimacy, get an event exploring the library, and the claims will also be given to any potential extricates. So we'll get a bunch of claims on these guys. Exploring the library, we will gain 150 mana, which is overpowered. Gates of Heracles. Okay, very good. This will give us Stylos. Which one is Stylos? Isn't that like over here? No, where's Stylos? I thought that was Skios. Stylos. S-T-Y-L-O-S. All right, that is Gibraltar. So Gibraltar will get a center of trade. Okay. The Rock of Gibraltar, which will give it some local bonuses, which is wonderful. And then we will get some trade power in Sevilla forever, as well as a bunch of permanent claims on Egypt. Very cool. Provinces of Styles will never be transferred to our extricates. Okay, cool. So, yes. Anybody wondering, this is indeed the plan. So, I know you can only do one of these. Heir of Justinian is the main one that I want to do, this red path. However, I believe, I'm almost positive, that if you become a, whatchamacallit, a hegemon, you can do multiple. That being said, we are going to go down this one because this is going to give us some solid buffs, and then we will unlock the Heir of Justinian. At least I think that's how it works. If not, I'll just let console command it in later on. My understanding is you can do 2, and so we're going to go blue first just because it's available first. And so what this does here, it will allow us to... Oh, they got some custom trigger tooltips here in the effect. That's pretty cool. Anyways, naval primacy for the rest of the game, which will give us sailors, naval force limit, naval leader fire, and prestige and embargo efficiency. All of those are fine. Nice thing is we will get some trade efficiency, colonial range, and extra merchant, which is always useful. And then we will be able to get some envoy travel time. Very good. So it looks like we discovered some land over there. Canals of the Pharaohs. So we will get down there. We actually just got claims on all that as well. Okay, so the main question is what do we want to take in this war? I'm under the impression that we can only take Greek provinces, so like everything over here. Though I could be wrong. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so let's see here. Do we have any provinces we should be steering from? So this is being steered into the Ivory Coast. We don't have much trade power there. We're already steering from here. California has quite a bit of trade, but we don't really have a whole lot of it there. I suppose that's probably our best bet, though, yeah? What's Hudson Bay? Or Thorfinn Bay. My apologies. Thorfinn Bay. Not much money over there. Fine. So that's really cool, though, that we just, like, got Constantinople. So let's go ahead and, we gotta be careful about marching across the strait, though. I'm not gonna lie, like, we could easily get ganked. Now, their capital is moved to Hudavendagar. Now, that's actually really funny. I didn't think about this, but they very much could have dropped below 25% war score and called in Lithuania. See, they cannot call them in, because even though they're allied, they cannot call them in because of the war score. Oh, right, we can upgrade these now. Does the Hagia Sophia give us bonuses? Elysian Orthodox, yep, so it's been updated. That will give us... So it is giving us Patriarch Authority. That's cool. Loyalty, equilibrium for the clergy. Yeah, I don't really care about anything else aside from that. Arsenal of Elysium and Evos. Did I forget about this one? Ship cost, ship durability. So it's going to give us 5% ship cost and an extra blockade impact on siege. So I will happily upgrade you. This artwork is actually gorgeous as well. Big fan. The Grand Kothan will give us an extra merchant as well as ship trade power and some base production. So we'll upgrade that as well. No big deal. We have plenty of money coming in. How far off are we from economic hegemon? We're actually not too far. We may have to... Brittany colonized all of Africa. Makes sense. We may need to... maybe get up here, steer some more trade down in. Trade is definitely going to be our primary driver for our economy. Now, we are plenty ahead of time on this, and we don't get any innovativeness, so I'm going to do a little bit of development with these guys. And generally, you want to be developing the provinces that are going to give you the best bang for buck as far as your investment goes. So if you're going to do some Diplo dev, do it into provinces that have high trade value, like Tabaki's got 4.5, and that wacky Tabaki is going to be increasing our trade. So look, 446 is going to go up. I got to be careful. Can't be risking it for the biscuit over here. Let's go ahead and state you up. Get on to Udavindakar. I don't know how you pronounce that. Turkish is extremely foreign to me, so please forgive me. Now, I will go ahead and barrage these walls. The sooner I can get this beat up, the better. Oh my gosh, yep, their navy is dead. I am absolutely in love with that. Obviously, we want that. Now, we do get the extra blockade impact on siege. Yeah, look at that. +1. And 1. Oh my gosh, these siege ticks are crazy. 9 days. Goodness gracious. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, baby. All right, now let's get these guys full occupied over here. Obviously, we need to be mindful because they still have a giant army somewhere. I don't know where they are. Honestly, their army is like bugged. This is all Morocco and his allies. Yeah, even Kilwa's got some artillery over here. Interesting. All right, let's get started upgrading the Grand Kothan. I'm not going to use any manpower quite yet. I will if I need to, but I'm not going to quite yet. Let's get on to Ankara, the modern day capital of Turkey, if you guys did not know. A lot of people think it's still Istanbul. It is not. Let's get the general off this stack here. That way we can switch these boyos out so we don't get ganked over here. Pull you guys over here. I am just blown away at how much of an absolute whooping we've put on their navy. Right, and I forgot about these boys over here, so let's get you guys full occupied over here. Detach the busted ships, come on over here, and, you know, kill the navy, because why not? Why wouldn't I? At the very least, I should do it just to, like, you know, assert dominance. The nice thing is Morocco occupies these, so whenever I piece the Morocco out, they'll give it back to me. All right, so here's an army that I missed. Put this on your radar, right? Name that reference. Now I'm going to come over there. We just got to make sure that we, let's put that there. Just to make sure they don't siege it down. They got a disease outbreak, feels good. All right, sink their navy. Let's take you boys, drop them off of here. This is Highlands, perfect. And I am confused. I really don't know where their army is, man. This doesn't seem right. But we're going to boat bomb them. They get the -1. Oh my gosh, they get a -2 actually. All right, there's a river crossing somewhere. Yeah, I don't exactly know how that works, to be honest with you. Is it because they came from one of these provinces down here? That would make sense, I suppose. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Let's go ahead and yoink some base tax here. That will allow us to get a little bit of money. I mean, I don't want to take a loan if I don't need to. A little bit of that. And as long as we still have over 0 after the monthly tick, we're good. I don't need to worry about that fort because the Sassari fort will take it back. Let's get you guys all occupied over here. Click on these tiny little provinces. Islands are fun in this game. And then we'll come on over here and we'll get that. I think we can speed 5 it now. Oh, there you go. There's the Ottoman army. To be honest with you, the fact that they have a giant army is actually really good. So this is a little known trick that you can do if you want to bankrupt your enemies. You let them have their large army and then you destroy their economy. So take a look. These guys have 1068. They're losing 200 ducats per month, which means they're going to take out a loan in about 5 months. If you go to score comparison and you take a look at admin rating, you can see how many loans they have. They have no loans quite yet. So it would be in my best interest to occupy as much trade stuff over here because this is their primary driver for economy, if I had to guess. You can go to the economy tab. You can go to total. Ottomans are making most of their money from production. They were making about 200 ducats a month from trade. So you can see production is still making a lot of money. So it may be best to occupy a couple of like strategic provinces, but if you occupy all the provinces in their home node without going over 50, that's the main thing. I don't want to go over 50 war score if I can avoid it because that will allow us to, first of all, let their war exhaustion stack up. They're buying it down, which is mildly hilarious. And now we have 200 ships. Right, let's have you guys... Where's this navy at? Let's have you guys grouped up. I think I just stole a bunch of their ships. Let's get you guys upgraded, and then we'll detach the busted up ones, get you there, and let's have you guys privateering in... Are they collecting over here? Let's take a look. They might be collecting over here. They are steering. Okay. Aleppo might be a good one to privateer. Let's go ahead and have you guys privateer Aleppo. Where are we at? Aleppo. There you go. And we'll take this eventually. I'm in no rush. Meanwhile, I'm just going to let them maintain their army. And meanwhile, you got to keep this in mind. This is very important. We are crushing their economy because they are going to be making much less money from trade, right? Makes sense. And so, as their economy continues to crumble, they will keep maintaining this giant, massive, you know, over 500,000 army. And we will not get ticking war score. You only can get ticking war score if you go over 50 war score. So honestly, them sieging down some stuff over here, as much as it sounds like I'm just kind of throwing my ally under the bus here, which I am, it will not. Like, this is going to work just fine for us. So let's get these guys over here in like some forward operating positions. That way I don't get, you know, don't get attacked too easily. Get you guys over here. And then we just sit here. Let their war exhaustion stack up. Looks like they're... Oh, nice. They have rebels. All right. Let's have you guys hunt enemy fleets in the Mediterranean. And then we can just kind of AFK that. I don't care about this over here. It means nothing to me. They'll gain nothing from it. Meanwhile, they're losing their ships. Hilarious. And now we just sit and we wait. And they will, I guarantee you, continue to lose money. See, now they're all down to 300 ducats. Yep, they have one loan. And if you can get them to take, like, you know, 15, 20 loans, then it's all the better. I don't care about these rebels. I mean, yeah, I can still take the land. So you can see how cheap this is. It's 0 AE, really? Oh my. Oh my goodness. All right, let's take a look at culture. I think it's culture is what this is going along. So if we take all of these provinces, that's it. That's actually all I can take. Interesting. I can take this up here, and obviously we will. And we can also take this, which is fine. 43 war score, and they are not willing to do it because we have to get up there and take a fort. Okay, this is fine. Meanwhile, I'll let their rebels occupy them because that actually takes away war score from me, which is, you know, it sounds bad, but at the same time, I actually don't care. This will actually narrow up our front line and will give us a little bit more war score. We have the ticking war score. Now... if these guys go in and start losing some battles real bad, then that could like really cuck us for war score. But the fact that it's been 30 plus month, I don't think they can call in Lithuania. Let's go ahead and we can support some rebels, get some more rebels for them. Yeah, this is fine. And then I also want to like slander their merchants if I can. If we can get them to have rebels spawn, it's gonna be like the best. Also, I would like to get some spy network and start seeing, like, steal some maps from them. That would be good, I think. Meanwhile, our navy, let's go ahead and just have you detach the busted ones. No big deal. Go ahead, just head around and just wipe out all the little guys. That's it. Yeah, oh yeah. See, war score is actually going up. I don't really know why. I'm just keeping an eye on making sure that they're not, like, gonna pop out a bunch of men. No, I'm not going to do that. Let's upgrade that over here. Make sure we get this upgraded all the way. There we go. That will give us an extra merchant as well as ship trade power, which is fine. What do we do with this merchant? Can we steer from the English Channel now? No. English Channel is still an end node. Tragic. Absolutely tragic. Oh, it looks like I lost this merchant over here. Did I not have one over here before? I'm pretty sure that I did. Let's go with the mercantilism. That's fine. And we're still killing their navies. And meanwhile, they're just rotting all their men over here in Iberia. I don't care. It doesn't matter. We can slowly start separate piecing their allies out, and everything is well. This war went just about as smoothly as I could have thought, honestly. War exhaustion is still going up, which means they're actually buying it down, which is great. They are up to 3 loans. And we can sit on this war for like 20 years. Nothing will stop us because as long as, I mean, we're going to go over 50. The ticking war score is going to take us over 50. So we will get called for pizza eventually, but not yet. So we might as well just ride it out, yeah? Oh, here's an army. Okay, they got some cav as well. Oh, here they come. All right, let's go down to speed 4. Looks like they're looking for some smoke. They're stacking up over here. Let's scorch the provinces just to, you know, get ourselves prepared. If they want to come for us, they can come for us, but it's going to be very costly. We also have forced march, so even if they come in and to attack me, it's not going to be good for them. I am very certain of that. And meanwhile, again, they've lost some men. I assume these guys over here killed off a couple of them. Looks like they pieced out. Ooh, they did. They pieced out. Morocco is on low enthusiasm, which is hilarious. So I can just wipe peace out Morocco. That puts us up over 50. So call for pizza is probably incoming. But it lowers the numbers in the field for them, which is hilarious. And, yeah, I don't really feel like converting that. And Mercenary Company has a new general. I still have a merc company. I forgot about them. That's funny. All right, I was thinking... Oh, you bastards. Really? Yikes. Okay. What you can do is you can actually develop a province to get rid of the... So that will maintain the, what's it called? The thing. It'll get rid of the devastation over here. Let's do some admin points. Diplo. Admin. If I can use admin, I will. We got plenty of it. And Diplo, of course. I don't want to get too far behind on Mill. Or on Diplo. If we can take it right now, I want to. Okay. Also, Zinc had pointed out that Vinland doesn't include Maine. Or Vinland includes Maine now. Elysium. Oh yeah, Elysia does not, the Elysian coast does not include Maine. Or northern, or upstate New York. Right, this is upstate New York. This is like New Hampshire and Vermont, I believe, over here. Okay, so anyways, let's prevent that from happening again. Let's see here. Let's have these light ships hunt pirates in the Bay of Elysia from now on. Oh, you bastards, man. Oh, they're going to keep raiding me. Ugh. This is giving me cancer. Okay, this is fine. They won't be able to do it for a while. As long as I can develop it. I mean, it's not really an issue. We have plenty of excess mana, so it's really fine. Now, are they going to raid the sea islands here? Okay, very good. Enlightenment spawned up here. Very cool. Oh my gosh, Venos, their capital, has quite a bit of devastation. What the heck? What happened to you? Either way, you can see now that the prosperity will come right back, so that's fine. Yeah, it'll come back like within a couple of months. No big deal. These guys are offering me a 10 stack of cav. Sounds good. We have another guy now. Let's see here. We're already steering from over here. I reckon we're going to have to take some play down here. The Bretons are actually going to war for it. No way. British-Breton imperialist war. Okay. That's hilarious. Ideally, I would attack the Bretons and take like their Congo provinces, and we can steer quite a bit more trade from over here. If we want to go economic hegemon, we're obviously going to need to invest into that. You know, it's gonna take some time. So let's steer with you. Not collect. Actually, we can collect up here. Obviously, it's not ideal. It's never good to collect downstream, or upstream rather, but it's fine. We can actually do this, that. Click you there. We'll make some money. We'll probably make like 50 ducats or something like that from this node, which is great. They're still not trying to attack me. These guys are actually heading in from the north. Lithuania joined. You sons of guns. Apparently the 30 months doesn't matter. Stupid. It's fine. I can peace out whenever I want. Yeah, you can see here. Oh, 86. Really? Oh. Oh my. Oh, that is pretty good then. And then I could steer with you instead of steering from like California. What is California called here? Theulia and Hesperida. Let's see here. Right there. Steering from there, and then possibly even steering through Constantinople. Though it looks like most of this trade is leaving just because we have all the trade power. So let's see here. Instead of 86, we will collect 128. Let's go, dude. We are actually not too far off from... they're going to take over the siege. That's unfortunate. Lithuania is on low enthusiasm. So here's what's going to happen. I'm going to piece them out. That is so funny. That is so funny. They joined even though they have no enthusiasm. All right. So let's see here. I'm going to wrap this episode up soon. They're at 5 loans. I'm going to give them a few more. Hopefully we don't get called for pizza too soon. I can peace out Kilwa, so I'll do that. Very good. And we're chilling. We're just going to sit here and wait. Call for pizza. It's okay. We have some stuff that's bringing our war exhaustion down, so we've got like a year before we really need to even worry about that. And the year is 1700. We need more manufactories as well. Oh yeah, we do not have much trade goods being produced out here. A lot of this is fur. I mean, I don't see why we shouldn't invest in these trade companies out here. Or not trade companies, but you know what I mean. Because all of that trade is being steered into Ohio, which most of it is being steered into Elysia. So, Bay of Elysia. Oh, this is so good. Is there a reason why I can't core Spoleto? Oh, I'm converting it. Derp. All right, so again, I hate that when you click this, it takes you to the peace deal rather than over here. I feel like it should take you to this screen. All right. Their war exhaustion is still at 5. That means they are buying it down. Avaria is over here. White PCU. So let's see here. They're at 6 loans, which is great. The nice thing is that this peace deal will allow me to basically take whatever I want. So let's go ahead and steal some maps of like the Mashriq. See what's going on over here. I just kind of want to see what I'm getting myself into here. Money for autonomy or... Nah, the clergy are annoying. They can kiss my butt. I will make them happy though by building a cathedral in this province. Which one was it? Right here. Let's build a cathedral. Just upgrade that. No big deal. Now these counting houses are pretty good. That would increase our income, so we might as well build a few of them. I need to get my auto clicker on here. Very good. There we go. Yep, it's running. Very good. All right, we're going to wrap this war up in the next one, and hopefully we can get economic hegemon even. We might be able to get it in the next episode. I feel pretty good about it. If you guys are enjoying, make sure you let me know. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, ding the bell, join the Discord, subreddit, Twitter. They're all linked in the description below the videos, as well as my Patreon. If you have it within your means and you like my content and you want to support me, that is the best way to do it. Really much appreciated. Also, follow my second channel, Chewyshoot, if you haven't already. There's plenty of content over there that you're missing out on if you are not subscribed. So that's about all I got for you. So this is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.